Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a look at the new Enhanced Planter Pack by MarkThor. Now, thank you again to MarkThor for sending this and sharing this with the community. A few things about this. So, first off, this thing would be absolutely, totally, 100% fine, no big deal to go to PC and console on the Mod Hub. However, Giants rejected it from Mod Hub because they stated that there would be too many planters in the store with this pack. So that was the issue if you had this pack installed in it. So that was their issue with it, which is unfortunate. So if you don't like that, please let Giants know in a forum or somewhere like that you're like, hey, this should be available for all platforms. If you're on PC, it is available on my Discord, or I believe MarkThor has his own Discord as well. It's available on probably several Discords, but easiest way to find it is on the mods page on my Discord. You can download it for PC and Mac players, which is awesome. Now, I might say, why in the world would I care about this? What is this pack? What makes it special? Well, what this is, and I'm going to read some things from the list of features that it has before I show off everything on it. So this is basically just a pack of the base game planters with some really new added features and stuff like that. On all of them, you can choose between standard, extra, and unreal capacity. All of them can do fertilizer if you want, and you can have that with or without fertilizer for all the planters and seeders, I should say. All of the planters can direct drill, and again, all the planters can now fertilize. It also includes a couple of extension tanks and some very cool things like that, which I'll go over in the store here in a minute. The working speed for all the planters has been increased significantly, and there's also a reduction in the amount of horsepower required. So yeah, very cool. And I'll show you guys all that. If the map you're playing on has plantable or plant swathable barley, canola, flax, oats, and wheat, then if these will work with that, they can plant those. Again, if the map is ready for it. If you're on a map that has onions, rye, millet, hops, mustard, flax, linseed, field beans, peas, lentils, alfalfa, clover, or cattails, these will plant those as well. You can also plant all the new premium vegetable crops. The only thing you can't plant, which I don't know why, is the sugar beets. Or at least right now, you can't plant sugar beets with them. That's the only thing that you really can't plant. So let's take a look at these in the store. So Enhanced Planter Pack. First off, we have this guy. We're just going to run down the list here. This is a lime fertilizer and herbicide spreader, which I know is not necessarily the most realistic thing, but it's pretty cool. It runs at 37 miles an hour and 60-meter working width. If I go in here, you can change the colors to whatever you would like for both design and main color. The capacity can be under standard, 5,000 liters of any of those items, or 10,000, or Unreal, which is 40,000. Then we have the seed spreader. This is not a direct drill, so do note that. This can plant all of these crops at 60 meters, 37 miles per hour. And again, you can change the capacity from standard, extra to Unreal, and you can change colors to whatever you would like. Then we have the salt spreader, which is a 60 meter, 37 mile per hour salt spreader that again, you can use standard, extra, or Unreal, and you can adjust the colors. Then we move on to some of these things. First, we have the Mega Tank Extended. So if you need to haul any of these fluids, quite honestly, which you could extend your liquid fertilizer or herbicide if you would like to, or whatever you want to do with it. But you can go in here and you can do design standard or front weight, and standard extra, which is 12,000, or Unreal, which is 48,000. And again, you can color it however you'd like and add a license plate. Then we get to our planters. So all of the planters have quite a few options in them. They all should be able to direct drill for you. So this again, their working meters is not extended, but their speed, 31 miles an hour, is extended quite a bit, and what crops they can plant, and they will all do seed and fertilizer. When you go in here, you can adjust the colors to them, of course, as usual. Then you can adjust the capacity from standard to standard without fertilizer, extra without fertilizer, Unreal without fertilizer, which is 48,000. Now, some of these have more capacity, so these two are both 6,000 to 48,000. You can see down here. This one is 8 to 64,000. And again, the speeds vary between, I think, like 28 and 31 miles an hour for whatever you can do. And then the working width just depends on, well, the base game planter itself, which is very cool. Now, here we have these two extra tanks here. They both do between 6 and 48,000 of either seeds, solid fertilizer, or lime, which is pretty cool. And you can also add a front weight and, of course, configure the colors. So cool to see those. If we go over up here, this is the biggest, baddest planter we have. Again, you can adjust it however you would like to use it. So yeah, let's test out some of these guys to show you guys how they kind of work. So I just have a regular field here. Hasn't been plowed or cultivated or anything. And I'm going to just plant some potatoes in it. So we're going to hop in this guy right here. I'm going to open up the help menu. I don't need ridge markers or anything. Honestly, there's not a whole lot in there. You guys know how to turn a planter on probably. Lower down, hit B. Oh, can't be planted in August. Go figure. Well, let's fix that really quick. If I go here, we're going to turn seasonal growth to no. And now I should be able to plant it no problem. So there we go. And I should be able to do, I think, 28 miles an hour with this. And you can see I have 127,000 liters of seed. I'm not fertilizing with this one, but I have a ton of seed in here. And there we go, 29 miles an hour. And I am planting. These will work with workers if I want to. I just hired a worker, so he's rocking and rolling, doing his thing. Easy peasy. I'm going to unhire him. Turn it back on, sorry. But as you can see here, we could plant a lot of potatoes very quickly. And with that seed capacity, we could go for a very long time without having any issues. And then if you combine this with the T440 pack, you could harvest those potatoes or whatever you're growing very quickly as well, which you should check out that video, which came out earlier this week. But anyhow, let's pop this up, turn that off. No biggie there. Pull that off to the side. Now it's saying I need to put some lime down on here. The cool thing about this is I have the front tank with the extra capacity, so I'm holding 88,000 liters of lime, which is incredible, and I have a 60-meter working width. Actually, that may not be quite 60 meters. Maybe for fertilizer it's a little bit bigger. It probably is for fertilizer. But regardless of that, if I open up the help menu, you could... Oh, I'm not even all the way out. That's part of the reason. There we go. 60 meters. Make sure you adjust it out. There we go. That was my bad, folks. So perfect. So now we can adjust. We're doing 30 miles an hour. We're liming at 60 meters. And the benefit of this specific configuration here is, well, it's not that complicated. You're obviously doing it much quicker than you normally would, and you really don't ever have to fill up your lime. It's going to go for a long time on that, no problem, liming away. So, easy peasy. Now, next I have the broadcast seeder over here, which is pretty cool. I'm going to need to reconfigure this field real quick, though. If I go in here, do that. Set field fruit, make sure I do the correct one. We'll do... actually, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do set field ground. Field 33, ground type. Let's do, no, ridges, planted, direct sown, rolled seedbed, plowed. Let's do cultivated. There we go. That'll work. Sure. That should do it. Perfect. Now we should be able to broadcast plant on here using this bad boy. So let's make sure, let's get that width all the way out to the 60. So there we go. And I have it set on carrots just because why not? Carrots don't require a lot of seeds, honestly, anyways. But this one, boom, I can turn it on and I'm... I think you can see the line. I'm planting carrots at 33 miles an hour, that wide. That is absolutely insane. To be completely honest, that's crazy. Look at that. That is absolute craziness. But yeah, regardless if you're doing fertilizing, seeding, liming, putting herbicide down, because you can put herbicide in that pack over there too. This thing is... really nifty. Actually, that's we could real quick before I wrap up the video. Let's go ahead. We'll turn this off. Let's get this out of the. Actually, I plant just as fast as I can drive this tractor. Let's do this real quick. I'm gonna set the field fruit. We'll do 33. Let's do wheat. Sure. Let's do growing stage 1, and we will do weeds. Oh no, won't let me do weeds. Growing stage 2, weeds. No, why not? I must have weeds turned off. Is probably the problem. Let me go into here. Weeds on. There we go. Okay. Now we can set that up here. And just like that, I am spreading herbicide all around. Easy peasy. Well, anyhow, on that very complicated ending to that video, I might cut some of that out, so just be aware if there's a bit of a brief cut there. I was looking for a field to show you guys. But there you go. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.